Barry, the Baron Mills, was one of the most notorious leaders of the Aryan Brotherhood, AB, a violent white supremacist prison gang that originated in the California prison system in the 1960s. Mills' involvement with the Aryan Brotherhood and his rise to leadership transformed the group into one of the most powerful and feared criminal organizations in U.S. prisons. Early life and criminal beginnings. Barry Byron Mills was born on July 7, 1948, in Windsor, California. His early years were marked by delinquency and small-time criminal activities, which eventually led to his incarceration in the California prison system. It was there, during the 1970s, that he was introduced to the Aryan Brotherhood, a gang that had been formed by white inmates to protect themselves from other prison gangs, particularly Black and Latino groups. The Brotherhood, though initially focused on racial solidarity, quickly evolved into a more ruthless and profit-driven organization under Mills' leadership. Rise to power. Mills' reputation for violence and leadership skills allowed him to rise through the ranks of the Aryan Brotherhood, eventually becoming one of its top leaders in the 1980s. Along with his right-hand man, Tyler Bingham, Mills expanded the AB's influence across multiple prisons nationwide. Under his leadership, the Aryan Brotherhood became deeply involved in a variety of illicit activities both inside and outside of prison walls, including drug trafficking, extortion, and murder-for-hire schemes. One of the gang's most infamous moves under Mills' leadership was a strategic partnership with other criminal groups, even those of different races. This shift in priorities from purely racial motivations to organized crime marked the AB's transition into a far more dangerous and powerful entity. Mills' leadership turned the Aryan Brotherhood from a regional gang into a nationwide criminal empire. Convictions and life in prison. Mills' violent career was marked by numerous assaults and murders ordered from behind prison walls. One of the most significant events leading to his downfall was the 1997 murder of 2 Black inmates in a federal prison in Pennsylvania, which Mills allegedly ordered. The killings were part of a broader strategy by the Aryan Brotherhood to maintain power and control through intimidation and violence. In 2002, after years of investigation by federal authorities, Mills and other high-ranking members of the Aryan Brotherhood were indicted for various crimes, including racketeering, murder, and conspiracy. The trial, held in 2006, was one of the largest in U.S. prison history. Mills was accused of orchestrating multiple murders and violent attacks both inside and outside of prison. During the trial, federal prosecutors argued that Mills had continued to run the Aryan Brotherhood's criminal enterprise even while serving a life sentence for murder. Evidence presented included letters, intercepted communications, and testimonies from former AB members who had turned informants. Despite already serving a life sentence, Mills was convicted in the 2006 trial of multiple charges related to his leadership in the Aryan Brotherhood, including murder and racketeering. Life sentence and death. Barry, the Baron Mills, was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. He spent the remainder of his life in the U.S. Penitentiary Administrative Maximum Facility, ADX, in Florence, Colorado, one of the most secure prisons in the country, designed to house the most dangerous and high-profile inmates. Mills died in prison on July 8, 2018, at the age of 70. His death marked the end of an era for the Aryan Brotherhood, though the gang continues to operate in U.S. prisons. Mills' legacy as a ruthless leader who turned a prison gang into a criminal empire still casts a long shadow over the U.S. correctional system. Barry Mills' story is a dark testament to how power, violence, and organized crime can thrive even within the most secure prison environments. His ability to command a deadly organization from behind bars underscores the challenges faced by law enforcement and prison authorities in combating gang activity. Thanks for tuning into Sika True Crime Docs. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more captivating tales. Your support helps us keep bringing these stories to life. See you in the next episode.